Hi, my name is Sherin Thomas, and today I will be speaking to you about the transformational leadership style of Howard Schultz. Starbucks is a brand that most companies aim to mimic in many aspects. Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz skillfully balances profitability without compromising his social responsibility and morality to do right by his core values, creating an influence through his transformational leadership. With its mission statement of putting people first and profits last, Starbucks has been able to create an empire that is ethically sound. Now, a transformational leader is a leader that's able to identify essential changes that need to happen for their vision to manifest effectively. A leader like this must have tremendous influence for this to happen. Part of the reason Howard Schultz was able to have such an influence was how he grew up. Like most people in this country, he was part of a poor immigrant family, and they couldn't even make enough to pay the bills on time. Despite this, Howard did dream big, and the memory of his father was his greatest motivation. Now, when Howard was about 7 years old, his father had a terrible fall after delivering old cloth diapers in the dead of winter. The image of his father lying on the couch in the cast with a broken hip and ankle after being fired from his job with no health insurance, no workers' comp, and no savings had really transformed Howard into the person he is today. After working countless jobs to pay for his education, he had the opportunity to work for Starbucks in 1982, and soon after moved to Seattle. The Starbucks we know and love today did not come together until Schultz had ventured on a business trip the following year to Milan. Howard had tasted his first espresso, and with that had been forever captivated to recreate the romance he felt in that one cup of joe. Starbucks owners, unfortunately, were not too fond of the idea, and Schultz shortly left after that. But that didn't stop Schultz at all. In fact, having his idea rejected more than 200 times did not stop him either. But finally, his luck had changed after opening 3 espresso bars named Il Giornale. Shortly after the success of his own brand, Schultz had merged with Starbucks and revamped Starbucks to become the coffee house that we know it today in 1987. With the wide success of his endeavors and the memories of his father, Starbucks would go on to offer their employees full healthcare coverage, even for part-timers, amongst the many more benefits as the brand developed internationally. Through his idealized influence, inspirational motivation, intellectual stimulation, and individualized consideration, Schultz still remains the best example of a transformational leader. Schultz had never imagined to set out to build a global business. He actually just wanted to build the kind of company his father never had the opportunity to work for. Some of the main leadership skills exemplified by Schultz had been teamwork and making sure each member of his organization had felt included. He went as far as to offer his employees beanstalk and had made them a shareholder. As a leader, he also was a great listener and communicator. He made sure to make time to listen to his customers and employees, and this is seen on Starbucks' social media pages. And trust me, when the pumpkin spice latte has its own Twitter following of 17,000 followers, the consumers are really being heard. Schultz had always led with cause, intellectually stimulating his employees to challenge the ordinary and be more comfortable voicing their outside-of-the-box opinions. Standing by his values, he also dedicated Starbucks to becoming more socially responsible every year. This had a ripple effect, and it greatly influenced its consumers and competitors. In terms of sustainability, Starbucks has increased the importance of using reusable cups and tumblers to create a more environmental impact. Starbucks does this by offering rebates to customers that bring in reusable tumblers and cups to further promote reduction of waste with the disposable cups. Starbucks' long-term core values are held up high compared to their short-term losses. A socially responsible company will pave the way to change one cup of coffee at a time. Starbucks also had asked investors for the first time to fund sustainability-related projects. Philanthropically, increasing environmental impacts, the company aimed to raise $496 million for nonprofit projects to support farmers and their families, sustainable agricultural practices, and the prevention of deforestation. Starbucks truly is an ethically responsible and socially conscious corporation for all to benefit from due to its excellence in relationships and social responsibility. Howard Schultz continues to remind us that the American dream belongs to all of us, and everyone must have their shot at the American dream. Like Howard Schultz has led us to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. Thank you.